Okay. Gonna check something out here. Okay, burning the midnight oil, trying to prepare for a vacation. It's my first vacation in years. Taking my wife and kids to Southern California and visit my mom for her big birthday. She turned 60. Got a number of people telling me that I'm still a baby because my mom's only turning 60. And other people are like getting how big it is for her. The way I see it is as long as I've been alive, to live that long again, there's a good shake I could end up dead on the way. So I don't think I'm a spring chicken anymore. This gray in my beard tends to agree. So, trying to get caught up. I've been having some trouble budgeting the time for it, though, because my normal stuff is still here, and I want to get a little bit ahead of the curve on some things that have to happen for people that are going to cover me. Since I've never had a vacation, it's really been kind of interesting. Closest I've come is taking some time off to have a baby with my wife, and then sneak back to work on a regular basis. And while things were a little screwy, I wasn't really gone. This time I'll be hundreds of miles away and reasonably unavailable. The occasional check-in for sure. So I've got to kind of go through my checklist of things to make sure that everything is good to go. Amongst that is deciding who's really in charge of what, since I'm pretty much the only real person in charge, and everybody else is there on their merit, not so much on a position. So deciding who's going to run the show while I'm gone is key. So that's a big one. Sort of discussing how the people in charge are to work with the feedback they give and get, so that we don't have a scenario where individuals are overstretching the supervisory roles they've got. Some people have significant supervisory roles, and other people are watching out for the team still. So we don't want anyone assuming to be exactly my role. I don't want anyone to feel compelled to do that, because it's not what we're going for. I'm only gone for 2 weeks, not even a full 2 weeks. And then also to make sure that none of my lists are broken. Like, I've got all these things I've just been doing in my head. It's really important that I pass that on to the people that are working so they can still do a good job while I'm gone. And then the things that have been kind of dangling on a precipice that I've been able to kind of keep together without having to really do anything with, I have to fully engage and get them in place so that while I'm gone, they don't catch fire. Pretty big deal, really, I guess. I'm excited, though. Got all kinds of plans for the kids, and I ordered cameras on Amazon or whatever, eBay, for the whole kit. I got one on Facebook, one on eBay. I ordered myself an extender for my phone to give it a longer battery life and be able to take more pictures and videos. So I can share those on some of my other social media. So preparing for a vacation, making sure that if I've got orders, that if someone's doing them, they know the process that I use to do it, so that they're covering for me and it's not an alien territory, even though it kind of is. Also making sure that the inventory is reliable, so that our automated system can work really well. We use ECRS Catapult, and it works really well, so I just want to keep that good to go. Let's see here. So that's what I'm working on. Plus, I got payroll to do now, and then before I get out of here, and then when I'm midway through, I'll use one of the screen sharing apps that I've got that'll let me get into the computer and actually access my stuff so that I can process paperwork while I'm away. So I will take a day of my days off to process payroll because that's my job, and I keep wanting to delegate it because frankly it's just not my favorite job. But at least I've got a method that works and I don't have to reinvent the wheel here. I'll do that later. Yeah, so just kind of a check-in. I'm going to go on vacation, and when I come back, I'm hoping that I'll feel refreshed and I'll have gotten some sun. I live in a Northern California zone where there is sun, but not enough to where my skin is always this dark. But I get a lot darker when I'm back in Southern California, and that's where we'll be visiting my mom. Yeah, anyways, if anyone's actually watching this, if you have any questions or comments on, preparing for trips that you take or whatever, let me know.